Welcome to Grandad's Art Space with me, Terry. I know it's been weeks since I last put up a video, but I've been on holiday and come back and I'm in great pain, so I haven't had time to do much. Haven't really got much finished either, but I had a parcel arrived this morning, which I wasn't expecting, and it's got some figures in, so I thought I'd do a review for you. The first lot these are all by Victrix, by the way. The first lot are French Napoleonics foot artillery, 1812 to 1815. I'll be able to use these as and when I get anything finished. So let's have a look. Sprues, you get 1, 2, 3 sprues of the men, the crew, and 3 sprues the guns. So I only need those 2. So let's have a look. I'll start with the gun. Okay. As you can see, nicely cast. It's not casting, is it? With plastic. I don't think it's called casting, is it? Sort of pressed, I suppose. It's a bit of nice pressing. You can see, highly detailed, which is indicative of victrix. They're plastics. Choice of barrels. I'll have to check see what the barrels are. Oh, lovely. All the chain work's fixed on this time. So we'll see how easy that lot is. Mind you, I don't like the look of these things. But we'll see how it goes together. On a whole, it looks a lot easier than the English version. So, to the men, the heads, you got, they look to me as though they're all the same. I can't see any variation there. They all look the same. Obviously some with mouths open and stuff, but an officer on the end here. This one here, like an officer. The rest are all the same. Again, nice pressings, highly detailed. It's going to be interesting picking out the detail on those think of it in a minute, don't worry about it. Let's go. These things. Some nice detail work, figures look good. I can't see any flashing. Nice poses. Very nice poses. However, when we get down to here, we find that the tools, the poles on the tools are just as skinny as the English ones were. So this time, well, I can see some flashing around the edges of some of this stuff. Yeah, see some flashing on this. What I'll do this time is I'm going to cut those poles off, cut all the ends off, and then drill the hands out, put a metal shaft in, and then drill the end bits and stick them back on. I'm not bothering with the plastic things again. They're too much. They've broken on the English. No, I haven't even used them. They're just in storage and they're broken. So I've got to do the same on them. And it's a shame, but you have to do it. Yes, very nice. Very nice. It's a nice variation in the arms, in the postures. You get some different movement going on. I've tried to do with the British. What that thing is there. Not sure. I'll have to have a look. But yes, there's a little bit of flash on some of the tools. But not much. I can't see any on the figures themselves. Ammo pages. Ammo pages. Some detail on the ammo pages. That's nice to see. I wish I'd do this on the infantry. You see on the figures, you've got locating holes for the swords and the ammo pages to fit onto. That's very good. I like that. So you can't get them in the wrong place. And yes, I've done that. I've put them in the wrong place. So you get 3 guns, 3 crews. Yet again, information a 0. So to find out how you put them together, I'm assuming, does it say? The superb set of miniatures represents French artillery wearing barred and regulation uniform. The choice of 6-pounder barrel or howitzer barrel for your 3-year 11 field pieces. There's only 3 pieces, by the way, not 11. 15 highly detailed crew figures. You can choose to have your crew wear uncovered or covered shakos. Oh, that's interesting. I might have mine uncovered. Or mix of both. Choice of arms, shoulder straps or fringed epaulettes. Regulations stipulate shoulder straps, but first class gunners wore fringed epaulettes. Regulations were often flouted. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming you have to go onto the Victrix site and download your building plans, unless you're a real smart cookie and figure out how to put them together, which I'm not. So I ain't got a clue, especially when it comes to stuff like this. I ain't got a dog's idea where that goes. So I shall have to mess about. Looking forward to all, I suppose. Never mind. I wish I'd put instructions in, but it seems as though Victrix. Oh, well, just put the prices up. So if you put your prices up, Victrix, put some instructions in, please. It would help. We're not all computer whiz kids that can figure out everything. Right. The other box is by Victrix. Before I undo it. This one's French Napoleonic Infantry, 1804 to 1807. I think they started doing it by boxes and then changed to bags, didn't they? But on the side, you got some detailed painting information, same as on the back. Got a nice little bit of blurb on them. Generally, I don't know why they pulled away from this. It's a nice contained kit. Just save money. Save money, yeah, but you know, okay. Little piece fell off the trees, but they're sustainable trees. Made of cardboard. That's recyclable. What are you supposed to do with that? That's not recyclable. That takes thousands of years to rot down. This doesn't. Gets me. Go on about, companies go on about sort of like, oh, environmental, and they produce things in plastic bags that kill the fish and the animals. Do they care? No, they don't care. It's all about saving to make money, isn't it? Yes. And you expect us to keep coughing up all the time. Right. Okay. When am I going to use these? Good question. I paint Peninsula. Where am I going to employ early Napoleonic infantry? I'm sure we'll find something. Anyway, right, here we go. Sorry, yeah, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 8 sprues plus a natty little folded piece of paper with some flags on. And can you see that? Because I can't. It's so, you know, why not print it the same depth of ink colour as that? I can't even read that. But that gives you all the letters that Victrix do for putting all the figures together. And then I suppose you can make your own. And there's a nice, the March of Eagles playthrough rules, which the box has got bits and pieces on as well. So yeah, you got 8 sprues. I think they're all the same. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not at all. You've got 2 different types. Right. Okay, so I'm assuming you get 4 of one and 4 of another. So, what have we got? Let's have a look. So you got all the different heads, all like these. Like the grenadier heads. Very nice. I can employ them. All these different heads. Some nice heads. There's the Port Fenian, I think. Isn't it Port? Is it now? Oh, whatever. They stop it down the musket anyway. There's a one with a hand with his hat sort of like raised. Interesting. There's a bear head there. A bugle. And arms with the muskets on, with human arms without. Now this is the sort of thing that does my head in. Right, look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprue gates, and they have to stick them. That one's fine. That one's fine. These 2 right on the belt strap, and this one here right on the bayonet. And most of them have done. Look at the thickness of that. Look at this. That's poor. That is poor. Now we've got to try and cut those off without breaking the belts or snapping off the bayonets. That's not good. That's not good at all. Sorry, Victrix. You let yourself down. You produce some beautiful figures, some really high class pressings, and you let yourself down by that lot. And not only that, look at the flashing around. These must be old pressings now. Look at the flashing around, especially the swords. Look at the work that's got to be. How are you supposed to get flashing off all of this stuff when it's so minute? The head, yeah, fair enough, okay. But, you know, it's just, come on. These are going to break as soon as you start trying to carve off all that flashing. That's a shame. That really is a shame. You know, you got a little thing here. Look at all the flashing around the edge of that. I think that's supposed to be a pistol, I'm not sure. And this sword, you know, all around the handle. How are you supposed to get in that and get that out without breaking the handle? Oh dear. The figures themselves look good. I like the poses. There's some beautiful detail. Very high detail, as victrix do. They are very good for their detail. They put a lot of detail into their stuff. But it's just unfortunate. Look at the work on the back. Yeah, but you can pick it all out. I'm afraid I won't be able to pick it all out. So. Oh, it's a bit of rubbish. Oh. Plastic. Yes, but I think possibly these ones are getting a little old now. Maybe there's no date on this. And, the edges are not as sharp as they used to be, which is a shame. A real shame, but some nice figures. You know, look at the tops of the grenadier busbies. The detail that's in there. Lovely, lovely detail. I like victrix for the detail. I think they've got some cracking detail. It's just a shame the pressings are getting on a bit now. And this is the other sprue, more heads. I suppose you could use these for continental troops as well, for the Wars of Independence. Just a bit of messing around. You look at the backpacks, all the detail on the backpacks. Cracking stuff. No, I won't. Where is it? I won't be using that. Look how thin that is. Yeah, there's bend it, and that's on the sprues. No, that'll be going. Again, bayonets. Why put it on the bayonets and on the gun straps? You know, just rifle straps, musket straps. I think like them. But I see some flashing on these as well. I don't know how I'm going to part all these. Look at the sprue gates on these. They've cut those and bang, that's going to just break. Especially that very, very thin one. Look at the thickness of it. It's crazy. Crazy. Again, actual figures. Very nice. Oh, I've just realised what I can use these for. Yes. Flash of inspiration. I was only reading about these characters about 6 months. Oops, sorry, about 6 months or so ago. I think I was, unless I got it wrong. Which, knowing me, that's highly probable. Now I'm going to try and find some. Yeah. So I know show you what I'm talking about. Of course, there they are. I can use them as gendarmerie, the infantry version. Oh, excellent. Oh, superb. So they won't be wasted. Yeah, lovely. So I will roll them in with the guard battalions. What else will do? So yeah, so that's a lot of sprues to go through to take all the flashing off. But apart from that, points out of 10. Detail, 10, absolutely. Packaging, I'll give you a 10 for the box, but I'm going to give you a 4 for the bag, because that's just going to get put into landfill unless I can find another use for it. But I don't think they'll rot away too easily. Amount of figures, yeah, you get a lot of figures, you get a lot of poses, you get a lot of alterations that you can do, a lot of things you can switch and swap around. So yeah, you get another 10 for that. Victrix. Ease of construction, well, they look easier than the British for the artillery, so I'll give you an 8 for those at the moment. The infantry, I haven't done any victrix infantry yet, so I've got them all sitting the Scots and stuff, and the old guard, so they'll go in the pile. So but if they're anything like some of the other companies, then it should be pretty simple to put together. The only thing I don't like is the separate arms all the time, trying to match all the arms up and they're all trying to glue them, and that they've got those. I'd much prefer having the 2 arms on the rifle or the musket or whatever, so you just have to stick the 2 arms on, like some of Perry's do when they're firing. But you don't get that. You got to mess about. I don't like messing about. But apart from that, we'll see what we can do with them, with the gendarmerie. Anything finished? No, absolutely not. Just, I'm getting rather racked up with the fact that nothing's getting finished. I've got loads in the process, but can't seem to get time to finish them. This year I don't think there'll be very much produced at all, quite honestly. We'll see. We'll see. It's a slow year, but just get it out. Anyway, enough of me rambling, enough of me moaning again.